My name is Erison Katipon, better known as B-Boy Mouse. I am a breaker, a B-Boy, a hip-hop activist. When I first encountered hip-hop, I was back home in the Philippines, I didn't know that I was doing already hip-hop. I was dancing and trying to create just something from nothing, As I was a street kid since I was 8 years old, I didn't never really have no home. So I'm always just like with my friends back home in the Philippines. Three of us used to just be stealing food in a market, so just to eat. For breakfast we used to like go in the market and kick the watermelon stand because they put it like a pyramid like this. Three kids running around accidentally kick the bottom of the pile, and all the watermelon goes in the road. My friend comes in running, pick it up, boom, that's breakfast. So that's what I say, that hip hop helped me because without hip hop, without this breaking, without me channeling my youthful energy to something positive, then I'll be something else, for definite. The integrity of hip-hop that I learned is the peace, love, unity, and having fun. And for me, that's what I stand for and what I know about hip-hop. And that's what hip-hop's for me. Because sometimes we don't see us as good as what people see us. You know what I mean? As an artist, I never thought that whatever I do is great. I only get it from the people telling me like, wow, it's good, it's amazing and stuff like that. I'm not asking for, an okay for people, you know what I mean? But when I see their happiness from my movement, I know I'm doing good because that's what it is. I express myself through that. Back home in Philippines, I can get uncomfortable. Everything is a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that, a little bit more of this, for me to be able to get in on a door in some places, or have a conversation with somebody. There's always something that I need to do more, because that's it. Hip hop is different type of subculture put together. You know what I mean? We take from gymnastics, we take from kung fu, we take from tap dancing, we take from Lindy hopping. You know what I mean? We put it all together, but when we put it there, we put the essence of b-boying, the hard dance and stuff like that. Then when you have that, you still need to bring out your own spirit out of all those things that you have. You know what I mean? And that's why I describe it as life. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. You're struggling, you get something, you learn the foundation, but now you have to put your own way of dealing with things. But you know the rules, you know everything, you know your foundation, but how will you become different than everyone else, right? That's what we're trying to be in this world, right? To be seen, to be heard, and to be loved, you know what I mean? 1996, November 3, I came here. I arrived in London Heathrow, drove all the way to Luton, and I live in Luton, Dunstable. You can imagine how crazy that is, from Manila. That's hustle and bustling, like you never sleep, and then into a quiet town of Luton, Dunstable. It's like, so I'm brand new to everything that I see here in the UK, And like I said, I went to Birmingham, and then my cousin took me there to this club called The Sanctuary. And just like, first room, techno, I didn't really like it. And then I saw hip hop in this room, the main room in Sanctuary. And it's just like quiet, people are drinking, conversing, and they just announced that there's a b-boys coming up to open up for the main show, you know. So I'm just like, what the heck? Break dancing? Straight away, yo, Gus, I'm going here. So I went there, watched them break, and of course I love dancing, man. I just straight away went there and asked Lil Tim, you know, when they came down the stage, say, yo, excuse me, where do you guys do this? Is there any way I can do this with you guys? Can I join you guys? You know, and this guy just turned around on me like, nah, you can't join our crew. You know, you should go home and just, you know, practice yourself and see us afterwards, you know. And for me, as a kid, at 16 years old from the Philippines, when I got told no, I go get that shit. I told him, you know, when I get better, I'm gonna come and get you, and I'm gonna, you know, beat you, you know, with your own skills and stuff. So that is my first kind of in contact with hip hop heads and stuff. You know what I mean? I practiced afterward, and then my second encounter of hip hop, this is the big bang in my head, was Fresh 97. You know, that was in Birmingham too, in Digbeth, and I just saw how hip hop works with the peace, love, unity, and having fun. I've seen the community was growing. I've seen how these artists just speak the word of peace, love, unity, and having fun, and entertain the people that was on struggle but on a come up as well, you know. And that's when I fell in love with it, and I called that love my fever, you know. I catch the fever that year in Fresh 97.
This is Dry Bar. This is where I really learned my breaking.
I actually felt like back then in Birmingham, the scene was just live. And you know what I used to love the most? We were all connected, and we were all kind of intertwined, and we'd all have a jams to go to. We'd go to jams on the weekend, go to clubs, everybody would meet up, and everybody was welcome. It literally got to a point where I thought hip hop was dead, because it just didn't feel the same as when back in the day when I was younger. It was just live. Hip hop just weren't music back then. Hip hop was our culture. It was a culture just like our
the people,
Caribbean, and is my culture. It was, we lived and we breathed it. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone that's in it have their own different culture as well.
And it added to the pot.
Added to the pot, you know. That's why everyone's individual. When they dance, they do their, you know, their traditional dance into the break beats or into the hip hop music that's been playing.
And he's enjoying himself. When he goes off, I know he's enjoying himself, and it usually comes with a big ass grin. I can't remember what the battle was, but I remember he was repping. Was you repping the UK? And I remember that I was watching it for the first time, and this dude just had bare swag, and he was just doing his thing, and he was just smiling, loving it. I knew at the time he was enjoying himself. I don't even think he was thinking. I think he was just doing mouse. Do you know what I'm saying? When he's training, that's a different thought process. It's usually coming up with something new or finding some other transitions. He's always making stuff up. Like when he does just let go, I don't feel like he's thinking. I think he's just enjoying. He's taking the moment in, you know. He's just enjoying himself. That's what I see when he dances. That's the soul that I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? When I see him, I'm like, yo, this dude's got too much swag for a little Filipino. He's just killing it. I'm always proud of him when he's out there and he's doing his thing. Do you know what I mean?